Hello, my Crooked Creek crew. This is Mullet with my standard 5-second disclosure. This video is for informational use only. All these maneuvers should be done under the supervision of a current qualified FAA certified flight instructor. With that, we're going to start the next activity, which this one is going to bring all of it together. We're going to do 3 different things. You can see I don't have any sight pictures. I took away your training aid. There's going to be no markings on it. You're going to have a clean pitot tube for which to decide your airspeeds. I've also covered up the airspeed because in the future flights that you're going to have with me, we're going to cover the airspeed up, and I'm going to force you to rely solely on your sight pictures. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the standard example that I just did for the 60 mile an hour, 50 and 42 mile an hour picture. So I'm going to fly here, and at certain points I'm going to stop the aircraft. I'm going to set some particular speed, and then I'm going to uncover the airspeed indicator to verify that it matches, building my confidence that I know how to fly sight pictures. And I'm going to do it with a standard thing that we just did, where I'm going to simulate we're flying at 50 miles an hour, best L over D. At that point, I'm going to simulate we entered lift, slow to 42. Then I'm going to exit the lift back to 50 and then accelerate to 60. And I'll pause at various points along the way to uncover the airspeed indicator and show that this works and put everything together without any of the additional training aids. With that being said, I'm going to come off freeze. You're going to see the aircraft nose dip, and I'm going to reestablish my 50 mile an hour picture and begin the exercise. During the turns, I'll use my 2 techniques to either, if I deviate from my speed, I'll either increase or decrease my stick pressure, increasing or decreasing the G, or I'll do option 2, roll out, decrease my bank, reestablish my picture, and re-enter the turn. With that being said, coming off freeze in 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, we're off freeze. I'm going to set my 50 mile an hour sight picture here, pretending like it's a beautiful Saturday. Mullet in the back seat. We're just hanging out, and you can't see the airspeed right now, but I will show you in a second. All right. So the airspeed's out of the equation, so let's go ahead and show you what I've been holding. Pitot tube on the horizon. You can see, did a pretty dang good job, a little bit low there, of holding 50 miles an hour. All right, covering the airspeed back up. Let me turn this way and turn that. Okay, so now we're going to enter a thermal. So I'm going to start the turn at 50. We're going to enter the thermal. I'm going to pull my sight picture up to my 42 degrees, 42 miles an hour rather. And I'm going to establish it, tracking it across the horizon, roll my bank out just slightly. And I'll let the nose dip, so it's going to take a while to get back to the 42. Okay. I feel like I've got a solid 42. I'm guessing though, based off of my it's a little bit slow. I'm decreasing my bank. Decrease, increase, sorry, my stick just moved. I need to get some 3M tape. All right. So now I'm in the aircraft doing my maneuver. Should be at 42 miles an hour. I'm going to unhide the airspeed indicator and see what we got. And guess what? We're at 38, so I'm a little bit too high right there. So I'm going to decrease it just slightly. All right, we're in the lift, and I'm going to cover it back up. Boom, it's covered. You don't know how fast we're going. All right, the lift is gone. The lift is gone. I'm going to re-accelerate back out to 50 miles an hour. So I'm going to set my sight picture. In a glider, things happen slow. Breathe. Let the glider build back to its happy state. I'm going to uncover. I should be at 50. And guess what? Boom, we're at 50. All right, now I'm going to simulate that we're in sync. Covering it up, we're in sync. We're getting some heavy sync. So I'm going to go ahead and push the nose down on my 60 mile an hour sight picture. I'm going to accelerate out and try to move through this region of sync as quick as possible, attempting to find the next lift. So now that I've let it stabilize out, I should be somewhere pretty close to my 60 mile an hour picture. So I'm going to uncover. And guess what? 60 miles an hour. I'm going to cover it back up. And so you should see through that, and you should have confidence. And if you have Flight Simulator 2020, I can get you a link to this aircraft so you can practice doing that and practice doing different sight pictures and work on all of your different techniques and practice the stuff that I've been showing you. So with that, I'm going to stop with this. And this is the covered airspeed, which is an emergency procedure, but we're going to practice them on the next sorties, so be prepared for that. With that, I'm going to stop, and now I'm going to set up, and actually this one is going to be where I transition over to my landing pictures and setting those up. With that, I'm going to pause, and I will see you in the next video.